Hey guys, Spidey here. What? Just waiting for the show to start. Jojo wants me to warm up the crowd, but I told him I don't have a microwave or a pan. But thank you. Welcome aboard, my friends. It's been a little while, but I'm back. I'm back to pick you guys up, take you guys on an adventure. It's been a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, since my last video. And the last video that I shared, it was a little small comic convention, little comic book show. Since then, I've been saving my pennies and got a couple of books at what else for words? Got a couple of books at half-price books, but then I went all out, guns blazing, at the huge convention, Alamo City Comic Con. So without further ado, my friends, this first one, it's an original sketch by this artist. I forget his name, but I just happened to walk by his booth, his table, and he was drawing this awesome sketch of Spawn. And I said, "Oh my goodness, that is awesome!" Yes, early morning video again. Work has been crazy, my friends. Crazy. Oh, all sorts of things happening in the city. But be that as it may, back to the comic at hand. So, I was saying, oh, this is a fantastic sketch that you're doing, my friend. This artist, I think his last name is Osorio. And I interviewed him, and later on in the video, you'll see him, and you'll see a lot of his prints. But anyway, I want to start off with this one. It's a beautiful cover. This guy draws awesome. So I had talked to him and stuff, and he goes, "Hey, I want to interview. I want to interview you and stuff." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, sure, that's awesome." He goes, "I'm going to save this one for you." He said, "I was like, cool, beautiful work, line work and Copic marker work, just beautiful stuff, man." I love that con because, man, they got so many artists from all over the world and highlighting their beautiful products and their beautiful books. But anyway, this was called Tainted #1, RBAcomics.com. In the back, there's an ad for, Puerto Rico Comic Con. I guess it's an old book, I guess. May 21st to 22nd, 2011. At the Puerto Rico Convention Center. Awesome. Anyway, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Beautiful. Okay, on with the haul. So, this year, I decided to go in, just dive into it, right? I really didn't go in there to go and work or interview. I just said, you know what, I'm just going to concentrate on the books. But what kind of books did I want? You know, I know that I have like everybody has their list and stuff, but, you know, I wanted to go and get the obscure, get the creepy, get the kind of like, what? Kind of covers, kind of books. So, I had been off and on getting books from Batman Detective and Batman solo book. here and there. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to get some of those obscure kind of books. Things that kind of go like, what? You know? Anyway, and the art is so cool. Look at this one. Look at this one, my friends. Look at this one. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Batman's Detective Comics. Number 461. DC Comics salutes the bicentennial. Bait in a bat trap. Look at that cool cover. 1976. Batman surrounded by rats. Whoa. But I love the detail in the work. Look at that art. Batman in the sewers and stuff. Dude, that is cool. And obscure. Creepy. Give me the chills when I saw that. I said, whoa, I gotta get it. And there's these vendors that I saw, and they had all the books there for like $5. $5. Whoa, of course I'll take it. Got that one. And then I got this one. Batman's Detective Comics. Number 472. The Batman is dead. Long live the new Batman. You can view the Superman movie. Details inside. Wow, that's cool. I like that. Look at blacks, whites, green. I'm sorry, blacks, whites, blues. Awesome. Look at that. It's just cool, weird, and creepy. And again, like I said, cool, weird, and creepy is the theme of this Comic Con Hall. Detective Comics starring Batman. Now this is Detective again. Number 508. So you see Batman in the desert, Egypt, damsel in distress, wolves all over the place. Stand, Batman, or know the fury of a pharaoh reborn. Cool. Wonder which pharaoh it is. Is it Ramses? Is it King Tut? Huh? Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful cover. Beautiful. Aparo. And look at this one. Detective. Number 532. Joker cover. Look at that. Oops. There we go. By Colin and Giordano. Oh, look at that. Isn't that crazy? The Joker on a little train with a Joker face gonna run over the bats. Batman? Huh? Wow. That is so cool. Batman Detective Comics number 532. Awesome. Look at that. Okay. Still riding the Detective Comics train. I think Detective Comics starring Batman number... What number is this one? 561. Isn't that a great cover? Damn. So yeah, for some reason I decided to say, you know what? I want to see if I could get a run of these covers, these cool covers. Look at this one. Detective Comics number 568. This bat's hanging on a street sign. Probably like off the highway. And there's like buzzards all over him. Creepy. Isn't that creepy? Look at that. It's weird. So yeah, man. Okay. The next one is not a Batman comic, but a book I've been wanting for the last, I don't know how many years. And it's beautiful and mint and gorgeous. And no, I didn't pay the price on the thing what it says, but got the guy to give me a great deal. Finally got my girl here. Carol Danvers. Captain Marvel, the Adam Hughes variant. Number 1. Oh man, I always wanted her. Oh, beautiful. Look, remember the first time I saw that image? And Adam Hughes, I think it was, no, no. Adam Hughes had made prints of this, but he was only going to sell those prints in Singapore, I think. He was going to Singapore. But man, look at her. She's so beautiful. And I saw it and stopped dead in my tracks. And I said, I got to have it. I have to have it. Please, sir. What kind of a deal will you give me? So we haggled back and forth. It was a little high, but I got it. It's a good thing I saved my pennies. Beautiful. I just stare at her all the time. Beautiful. Okay, back on the Batman track. The train of Batman. This time the solo Batman. Look at this one, Batman, a giant Batman. Number 262, April. And it's, I think it's like 2 stories, I guess. I'm not sure. On the left, you see bats on the roller coaster. The scarecrow's on there. And on the other panel, he's writing his last will and testament. Last will and testament. And to my ward, Dick Grayson, known as Robin, I leave him the round sum of $10.66. What a cheap bastard. Bruce Wayne, alias Batman. And at the bottom it says, new, the Scarecrow's Trail of Fear. And a double length, shocker, the round robin death threats. Cool. Another one? Oh, I like this one. This is cool. Detective Comics, Batman and Robin, number 395. There's a lady up there, wolves and birds. I offer you immortality or instant death. Choose, Batman. Choose now. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's a Neil Adams cover. 15 cents. Here's another one. Another probably Neil Adams cover. Detective Comics, Batman, Batgirl, number 412. See Batman stuck in sand. And some night. He's probably in medieval times. The restaurant. It's about to get gored. Is that a word? Gored? All I know is he's not going to have a good day afterwards. But I think this is, again, I think it's Mr. Neil Adams. And it's such a great cover. Look, I mean, it's just so detailed. Beautiful style, this guy. Awesome. Okay, here's another one. Batman and Batgirl. All of these were either $5 or 50% off by these guys. They had this their booth there. I think they're from Dallas. Detective Comics starring Batman and Batgirl, number 419. Reader, can you crack the strange mystery of the slain statues of Batman? Plus 3 more mystery thrillers. Wow, that is so cool. Look at that. Again, obscure, creepy, scary. What? Like, what's going on? Great cover, man. Look at that. Great cover. Okay, continuing on. It's going to be a long haul, my friends. Detective Comics, number 422. Some guy in a chair looking at Batgirl. There's no surprise to me, Barbara Gordon. I always knew you were Batgirl. Plus Batman in Highway to Nowhere. Plus 2 more mystery thrillers. The Bush Trackers. And The Unseen Clue. And back to Batgirl. The starting story of The Unmasking of Batgirl. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Look at that. Okay. Bernie Wrightson cover. The late, great Bernie Wrightson. All new stories, best in comics, detective. Comics number 425. Death lurks in the wings as Batman plays the starring role in The Stage is Set for Murder. And introducing a new series, The Master Crime File of Jason Bard, The Open and Shut Case. 1972. Beautiful cover. Look at that. Mr. Bernie Wrightson. Rest in peace, my friend. Another one that's weird, creepy. Detective Comics number 427. How can Batman solve a killing when he is the victim? A small case of murder. And the Master Crime File of Jason Bard again. I wake up dying. On the cover. This is a recording. I have just killed the Batman, the Batman, the Batman. Crazy. Creepy. Whoa. Awesome. Look at that. That's crazy. Well, of course, I went to other booths and stuff and decided to go exploring. And this lady had this one. It's beat up, but I've never seen it out in the wild, so I had to get it. The Amazing Spider-Man, number 33. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Again, continuing my quest to obtain and to try to collect the first 300 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. Actually, the first 350, maybe 400, but I have most of those. But look at that beautiful Steve Ditko cover. I had to get it for that price. Sold it to me for like $22. I had to get it. I'd never seen this book in the wild. Never. And I had passed on it. Like a few minutes later, I go, no, I gotta get it. I have to. I would live with myself. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Okay. A couple other dealers. Got this one. Dark Knight 3. Stunning Art Germ Lao. Variant cover. Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Book 1. Got Bats and Wonder Woman. Isn't that great? Look at that beautiful cover. Black and white. Awesome. Got that one from this vendor. Beautiful cover. And I got a slew of Wonder Woman's Adam Hughes variants. He gave them all to me at a great price. There's some of these that I've had, and there's others that I've never had, but I couldn't pass up the deal that this guy was giving me. So I have that one, Wonder Woman, number 186 again. Celebrating Wonder Woman weekend. Still haven't seen it, but I will. Can't wait. I remember Adam Hughes talking about Wonder Woman covers. Talking about how he was going to approach this character and how he was going to make it different from other covers. Well, he says, he was going to use the lasso to frame her differently. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that awesome? Awesome. Wonder Woman number 186, Feminine Mystique. Beautiful. There's another one. Wonder Woman guest starring Superboy. Number 153. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Wonder Girl takes flight. Wonder Woman number 155. Knocking the crap out of somebody. 3 Hearts Part 2 of 2. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Looking at her butt. Wonder Woman number 159, New Road. See, there's a lasso. Awesome. Look at that beautiful book, man. Woo! Woo! Beautiful. Wonder Woman number 151. The Pandora Virus Part 1. Cool. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Mr. Adam Hughes. Wonder Woman number 157. Again, the lasso. Fantastic. Devastation Returns Part 2. Look, I didn't notice it. There's another little drawing here in the hair. Beautiful. Lasso with the framing. Beautiful. Wonder Woman number 176. The Witch and the Warrior. Isn't that great? Beautiful. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Back to Batman. Look at this cover. Oh, Batman number 221. Seek Batman out, my pets, and destroy him. Cool. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that cover. Again, I think it's Mr. Neil Adams. Fake. Beautiful. $5? Hell yeah. This one, I love this one. Look at the beautiful point of view of this one. Batman. 15 cents. Number 225. Extra. A drag strip thriller. A drag strip thriller. Shutdown on York Street. Wanted for murder. Batman. I remember I had this one before. I'd gotten it at the flea market many years ago. It was a ratty copy, but it was beautiful. I love the image. I saw it again for $5 here in much better condition. Hell yeah. Every day, my friends. Every day of the week. Here's another one. Batman battles the mole. Number 340. A full-length blockbuster reuniting the talents of Roy Thomas and Gene Colan. Cool. Bats all scared. Somebody rising from the grave. Cool. Here's another one. It's got the same kind of color. Notice that the next couple of covers have this light bluish, greenish. Batman number 341. A terrifying scream echoes through the deserted halls. And the Dark Knight detectives. It's early in the morning, my friends. Forgive me. And the Dark Knight detective whirls to face the ghost of Wayne Manor. Awesome. Another one. Batman. Number 349. The story you never expected to read in these pages. Bloodsport. Cool. Look at that. I like that cover. But you notice the same color scheme, you know? Awesome. 349. Batman. 372. 8, 9, 10. Bats. Get his ass kicked by a boxer. And death is there. Counting him down. Cool cover. And of course, everybody and their grandmother has this one. Venom. An oversized 150th issue. Spectacular. Got a cool cover. It's a cool cover, man. Like it. Love it. Finally, Venom doing what a spider does. Hunting. Trapping. Perhaps eating. Awesome. So like I said, you know, the Venom 150th issue. So when I was there, as I continued to explore the convention center and to be pleasantly surprised by all the different booths and the different artists, I happened upon this comic store who had a table there. Unknown Comics from Amarillo, Texas. And they were there selling their variants. And different variants. And I said, well, you know, hey, instead of me ordering them, I might as well just get them here. So they had their variant of Venom number 150, which is this one. Which is this one. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Damn. Love that cover. Venom and everybody. I think it's like different heroes or different villains that been taken over by the symbiote. And it's just creepy and cool all at the same time. Look at that. Great cover. So got that one. And then also Jean Grey's number 1. Jean Grey number 1. Isn't that crazy? It's beautiful. Look at that. Again, taken over by the symbiote. Beautiful. Another Jean Grey number 1. Crazy. Damn. Those are awesome. I like those covers, man. Really cool. Really outdid themselves. And then this one. Hold on. I'll be right there. Jean Grey number 1. Beautiful. And we had this one too. I didn't have this one. The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows KRS edition. Variant edition. Beautiful cover. I want the other two also. They only got that one. Beautiful cover. Beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Back to Venom. Look at this one. I think that's a cover swipe to Infinity Gauntlet number 1. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. What's that? Kirkham cover. Kirkham. Tyler Kirkham, right? I think that's his name. Beautiful cover. That. Detail and everything. Beautiful. Okay. And then Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Beautiful Gamora cover. Number 1 variant edition. Right there for $10. Of course I'm going to take it. Of course, my friends. Isn't that beautiful? That's just mesmerizing. So beautiful. Okay. And then this one. Venom 150 variant edition. Wow. I think this is the Granoff variant. Now the guy was telling me some sort of, I don't know, he only had like 2 or 3 of these. But he was saying that something was wrong with them. So something happened in the shipment or something was printed wrong. I'm not sure, but they had to return a bunch of them. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. Yes. Hell of a cover, man. You know, damn. So I just took it. I mean, he didn't have to sell me on it, but I saw it and I go, damn, I just had to have it. It's beautiful stuff. Look at that. I could stare at that sucker all day, man. Beautiful. 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 Look at him. Eddie Brock. Awesome. Beautiful cover. Okay, so my friends, I got some more Spideys. Let me see here. Yeah, the same vendor as the Batman's. Spidey number 141, the Amazing Spider-Man. Admit it, webhead. You're finished. Even you can't survive an attack by all of us. Mysterio is back. At this time, he's not alone. Awesome Marvel Comics group. Okay. $5. Amazing Spider-Man number 200. I always pick that up every time I see it. Oh, oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Love it. Double size. Double the size. Double the thrills. The Amazing Spider-Man. Marvel Comics Group number 200. Our 200th issue anniversary spectacular. Against the man who killed his Uncle Ben. The Spider versus the Burglar. John Romita cover. Look at that. Beautiful. Awesomeness. Oh. Back to Batman. The Brave and the Bold presents Batman and Dead Man. I wanted Batman to find my killer, but instead, I'm causing his death. Track of the Hook. The Brave and the Bold presents Batman and Dead Man number 79. Cool. Batman. Number 344, the story you've been waiting for, Monster, My Sweet. A full-length epic tale. Again, I got that because of the monsters, the obscurity, the creepiness. Great cover. Batman number 344. Cool. And then I saw this one too, which I thought was amazing. Look at that. The Brave and the Bold, starring Batman and Swamp Thing. Death in the Heart of the Swamp. So there's Bats, the Swamp Thing, Girl, Helper Bats. What a great cover. Look at that. Beautiful. The pairing of Batman and Swamp Thing can only mean one thing, my friends. Epicness. Epicness. Again. Amazing Spider-Man number 75. Death Without Warning. Marvel Comics Group. You know, like I said before, every time I see this one, I have to get it. It's beautiful and it presents really well. It's clean. Not mint per se, but it's beautiful and it's clean and presents well. One of my favorite covers. One of my favorite all-time covers. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man. Number 82. Marvel Comics Group. And then came Electro. Fantastic. Fantastic. And number 77. I think this is the last one of the haul. From the con. The Amazing Spider-Man number 77. In the blaze of battle. The Spidey, the Human Torch, and the Lizard. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful. Yeah, those were 50% off. Awesome. Well, this isn't the last one. I still have 3 more. But the other 3 are going to be related to the half-price books haul. But before I get into that, my friends, you know, the con this year was great. Lots of people, lots of cosplayers, you know, and I'm going to go into, I did a short video, I interviewed a couple of people, you'll see it next. It's the next 10 minutes will be visuals and interviews of the con. But before I get into that, my friends, as I was saying, you know, the con was awesome, great, awesome people, cool people, friends, everything, boom. But, you know, one would think, after an amazing experience, an amazing experience such as this, that one would come away with love and awesome memories. Of course I did. But there was one thing that just stood out from everything else. One thing, my friends, and one thing only. And I couldn't get enough of it. When I literally and figuratively sank my teeth into it, my world changed. It did. The best peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I've ever had in my life. I bought like 2 or 3 of these. At $7 each. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The best I've ever had in my life. And it's peanut butter, jelly, bread, and granola in between. Heavenly, my friends. Just heavenly. If you ever come down here to San Antonio, come to the convention center. Have one of these, or several. It will blow your mind, and it will change your world. Anyway, on to the video. Enjoy, my friends.
My name is Brandon Peterson, and I am a professional comic artist. I work for Marvel and DC Comics, and have done so for about 25 years. I got my start, the thing that you're going to find if you talk to comic book artists, they all have a different story. My story is not too untypical. I started by just kind of doing sample stories for myself, going to conventions, showing them, getting advice from artists and editors that worked at companies, and slowly but surely I started actually getting little bits of work from small companies, and over a couple of years it rapidly turned into work for big companies working for Marvel and DC. So it was just kind of slow and painstaking at first, and then once I got to a certain point it got very quick, and suddenly I was getting a ton of work.
When you got that first assignment, what were your feelings? What was your reaction?
Oh, it was...
what was it?
The first thing I ever did was actually while I was in high school. And what I was doing is walking around with a sample story, and I was in Chicago at the time, because I lived in Wisconsin. And I walked up to a publisher and I showed my sample story. It was a 3-page horror story that I kind of created. It happened to be he was doing a horror anthology comic book, which means a lot of little stories about horror.
Yeah.
So suddenly he went, hey, this looks great, can I buy it? And I completely a sample story. I hadn't intended to sell it. So I had to go home and do the lettering for it and all that stuff really quick, but it was just surprising, but that kind of convinced me, well, I guess I can do it, you know, like suddenly it's not a dream anymore. Suddenly somebody takes me seriously and is giving me, you know, money for what I do. And from there, I knew I could do it.
You carved out a living for yourself?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I always say it's better than a real job. You know, I get to basically do the stuff I like to do every day. That is actually sometimes a hard part of it, because one of the things they always say is if you have a hobby and you really want to hate it, make it your job. You know, a lot of times. But I find it to be fun. I still get up every morning, happy to do what I do. I still like working with really imaginative things like superheroes and science fiction and fantasy and stuff like that. It's like I said, I know people that have real jobs, and mine's much better. So.
Favorite book that you've worked on, and if you want to plug anything, something that you're working on now.
Oh, I don't think I have a favorite book that I've ever worked on. I have books that I think that I really kind of like turned a corner and did something amazing. I think X-Men was like that when I first got on that book. I think when I was working at a company called Top Cow, which is part of Image, I did a book called Medieval Spawn Witchblade, which was a real corner turner. And there was a company I worked for a few years that was really popular for a brief time called Cross Generation, or CrossGen Comics. And I did a book called Chimera, and all those books represent to me something where I really figured out how to do something better and took another step. But every job I do, you have to find something that you love about it. You know, it has to be just the characters or the subject matter or something. You have to do it, or else you'll do a bad job. And so far, I've always been able to find something, even a small job. You find something you love about it. The big exciting thing I have coming up is I'm going to be the cover artist on Green Lanterns for the next year, starting with issue 25. And I'm also going to be doing a big series for DC Comics, which I can't talk about the specifics, but it involves the whole DC universe. And it's going to be written by Brian Azzarello and coming out spring or early summer of next year.
Perfect.
Cool.
Sir?
Estamos aquí disfrutando de Comic Con, está padrísimo el ambiente, deberían de venir, si no tuvieran la oportunidad en esta ocasión, el siguiente año definitivamente. Aquí les muestro un poquito de mi arte, he estado disfrutando la oportunidad de compartir esto con la gente, me encanta ver sus caras, especialmente de los niños que pasan y luego le hacen, ¡wow, mamá, mira! Y vienen hasta acá, es increíble.
Y luego, pues esta es la primera vez que ustedes vienen, ¿verdad?
Sí, esta es la primera vez para nosotros y la verdad que aquí estaremos seguramente otra vez.
Tú te dedicas de arte, pero de muchas cosas. Pero ahora, pues, este es el tema.
Sí.
¿Qué punto de vista tienes para hacer esto?
Pues haz de cuenta que lo que yo hago a mí me gusta, ya sabes, manchar, divertirme, algo abstracto, pop, entonces combino, rompo las reglas y esto es lo que sale, un poquito diferente a lo que hay aquí, entonces por eso también está padre, ¿no?
¿Y cómo te ha ido? Yo sé, te has vendido muchas cosas.
Nos ha ido excelente, la verdad, o sea, no puedo esperar mejor respuesta de la gente. Y para todos aquellos que les gusta el arte que están viendo ahorita, la página de internet es gdzgallery.com. Espero me visiten también en la galería, estamos localizados adentro del Artisans Alley 555 West Beaters Road.
Para toda la gente, ¿cómo se llama usted?
Okay.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Mi nombre es AHOY Osorio.
¿Y usted se dedica a qué?
Bueno, yo soy ilustrador de cómics. Como pueden apreciar acá, trabajo historias, ¿no? de cómics. En estos ejemplares que están viendo particularmente en la mesa, pues son pin-ups, lo que le llamamos pin-ups, que son dirigidos a lo que es el fan art. Tenemos diferentes en estos momentos que van dirigidos más bien a los artistas que están presentes hoy en el evento del Alamo City Comic Con. Pero sí, de todo un poco aquí en el evento.
La gente, los niños, todo ve toda su obra de arte. ¿Cómo los ve a ellos cuando ven esto?
Pues a mí me llena mucho, me fascina ver cómo ellos reaccionan a las piezas que he trabajado, particularmente cuando, ¿verdad? Empleamos tanto tiempo en ellas, es una gran satisfacción. Veo desde gente joven hasta adultos apreciar lo que nosotros hacemos y de verdad que nos llena mucho.
Ahorita, ¿qué se está enfocando? ¿Qué está trabajando ahorita?
Pues lo último que que estuvimos trabajando fue Lucha Underground, ¿verdad? Que era un cómic relacionado a la serie de televisión. Y entonces ahora mismo estoy moviendo mi propio proyecto que se llama Obscura. Estamos ahora mismo haciendo lo que le llamamos el rough cut, que es para ayudar a ganar el capital para tirar el trade paperback, que es la compilación de los 6 issues que tiene la serie.
Usted como artista, para la gente que quiere, pues yo quiero hacer cómics, quiero hacer esto, ¿qué les recomienda? ¿Qué es su consejo para ellos que hagan algo como esto?
Oh, wow. Well, obviamente yo sé que lo han escuchado muchísimo, es que se mantengan practicando, ¿verdad? Así que una de las cosas que le diría, pues definitivamente es cierto, tienes que practicar mucho todos los días, pero algo que a veces se nos olvida es decirle, seamos buenos observadores. Lo que nos gana como ilustradores es la habilidad de poder conservar detalles en nuestra mente, ¿no? Todos los objetos que observamos, mirarlos, realmente analizar cómo son. Estas cosas nos ayudan definitivamente a la ilustración y es lo que nos hace más fuertes.
Website, algo, plug your...
Claro que sí. Para conseguirme, siempre me pueden conseguir a acyosorio.com. Es el portal, de ahí pueden obtener mi Facebook, Instagram, básicamente toda la información que necesitan de contacto.
Perfecto. ¿Alguna otra cosa más?
No, gracias por la invitación y mucho éxito para todos.
my friends, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little tiny glimpse of the con. So, in closing, but not quite closing. The next 3 books I got at the con, but because I had gotten a lot of books at a half-price books. Conan the Barbarian, number 30, The Devil Beasts of Nergal. So I got that one, the same vendor that I got at the Batman books. Got this one too. Conan the Barbarian, number 41. Marvel Comics Group, The Garden of Death and Life. Look at that cover, it's beautiful. So detailed. Okay. The Damsel in Distress. Conan the Barbarian, Marvel Comics Group, number 25. The Murderous Mirrors of Karam Akkad. I think. Okay, so you're probably asking, why are you showing us Conan books? Well, my friends, I've decided to see if I can get the first 100 or 200 of Conan the Barbarian. You know, so a lot of YouTubers have some books, and one day I had just gone. It was like 2 days before the con. I had gone to Half Price Books, and somebody unloaded their Conan the Barbarian books. I mean, there's a bunch of them. They're all $1.50 each. But these I got at the con. I got these for like $5 each, okay? But all these next ones I got at Half Price Books. Conan the Barbarian, number 111. Look at this little guy. Wall of Flame and Fury. $1.50, my friends. So I said, you know what? Maybe I should start a run. The beautiful artwork is just incredible. I'm not sure who drew these, but I know one or a few of them. John Romita did draw these, but I'm not sure who drew these. But man, it's just the genius of these covers. You know, you don't see these covers today. Conan the Barbarian, Marvel Comics Group, number 101. The Devil Has Many Legs. Conan, alone again, in a hostile world. Cool. Look at that. Conan the Barbarian, Marvel Comics Group, number 110. Beware the Bear of Heaven. There's that. I like all these covers because there's always a woman in there, a girl. Beautiful girl on the cover. Boom, there it is. There she is. Here's another one. Conan the Barbarian, Shadow of the Beast. Number 114. Fantastic. Conan the Barbarian, number 97. In final battle with the Beast King. Cool. Cool covers, man. Conan the Barbarian, number 82. Your sword will be useless against me, barbarian, when my magic has turned you to stone. The Sorceress of the Swamp. Fantastic. Number 98. Sea Witch. Is she maid or monster? Conan must find out or die. Cool. I think she's maid. I found this one. A huge jump to 241. Conan the Barbarian, the Sorcerer, and the She-Devil, part 1 of 3. And you say, well, why did you get this one? The most savage hero of all. Well, my friends, this is a Todd McFarlane cover. I couldn't believe it. Toddy Mac did a cover of Conan the Barbarian? There it is. Cool, man. Very cool. signature style. This was 1991, I'm sure. I'm not sure. Conan, number 95. Claws of the Cave Creature. Again, Conan fights alone against the hordes of the Beast King of Abom. Abami. Abommel. Anyway. Awesome. Look at that. Right in it. Oh, here's a cool one. A creepy one. Conan the Barbarian, number 92. Marvel Comics Group. Versus the Thing in the Crypt. An all-new tale of Conan's youth. See Conan trapped between fire and the Fiend. Cool. Another one. Number 77. Conan the Barbarian. Behind that door lurks death 10 feet tall. Cool. Look at that. Okay, number 75. Marvel Comics Group. We've flown high and far, Outlander. And the farther for you to fall. The Hawk Riders of the Forbidden City. Here's another one, number 237, but this one is by Mike Mignola of Hellboy fame. 1990. The most savage hero of all, Conan the Barbarian, Serpent of Dreams. Cool. Beautiful style. Beautiful Mike Mignola style. Conan the Barbarian, number 99. Conan and Belit, I guess it's Belit, alone against the man crabs of the Dark Cliffs. Watch out. Crabs are dangerous. Conan, number 117. In the lair of Mullah Qajar. Cool, man. I like that. And last but not least, certainly not least, and certainly not last, Conan the Barbarian, Marvel Comics Group number 123. Look at that. Conan fighting off these little demons. Awesome. That's great. But I love these covers, man. So I can't wait to get the other ones. Hopefully somebody else will unload their collection. But at $1.50 each, my friends, I had to get them. Let's see, which is my favorite one? Just my favorite one. I like this one. I like this one. That's a cool one. I mean, they're all cool. I love them all. But yeah, anyway, my friends. What can I say? Thank you so much for coming with me on my adventure, on our adventure, my friends. Our voyage continues. Voyage of self-discovery, a voyage. Voyage of truth. Voyage of booty. But anyway, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming aboard. Keep hunting. Stay hungry. Be a hero to everyone, my friends. And peace. Always peace. And peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The best. Till next time,